Number one, Sedarian Morgan. Anthony Jones hasn't scheduled a visit from what we can tell, but he hasn't scheduled a visit with anybody yet. So not really sure what's going on there, but that's a name that's been synonymous with Auburn for quite some time. He's a 4-star edge from Mobile, St. Paul's Episcopal. And that's another big high school that if you get somebody out of that every recruiting cycle, you're doing pretty good for yourself. So Auburn's in good standing with Anthony Jones. Landon Duckworth, I feel like that's either going to be Ole Miss or South Carolina. He was once a South Carolina commit. They're still heavily pushing him. Ole Miss is trying to get in there too. Lane Kiffin may beat out Shane Beamer for him. But Landon Duckworth kind of go ahead and, say he's probably going to be for Ole Miss, but he is giving Auburn a visit, so that does help. Bonnie Cleveland, as we mentioned, coming to town on May the 16th. Number 5, Zion Gibson. As far as we've seen, Auburn has offered him, but no really feedback on him with the 4-star cornerback from Gadsden City, Zion Gibson. Jaquez Wilkes, Auburn in a pretty good standing with him. Missouri, Georgia, Alabama, Texas A&M, Tennessee, several schools that are also after him, but he's a local kid, and you really hope that they can find a way to keep him in. 4-star running back from Jackson High School, Xavier Crowell. Auburn is in the mix to land him, and but also so is Alabama, Florida State, Ohio State, Georgia, and Texas. And we mentioned him earlier in the show, but the big news surrounding him this week is that he had set a commitment date for December 31st. He's no longer doing that. Rumors swirling around that he could be doing it much sooner, could be doing it this summer. Not really sure, but that's a guy to keep an eye on. He will be coming to visit in the middle of June. Number 8, Hezekiah Harris. He's already committed to Auburn, a 4-star edge from Mae Jemison High School in the Huntsville area. Marquez Daniel, 4-star wide receiver from Booker T. Washington High School in Tuskegee. He'll be on campus on June the 6th. He'll also go to Florida on June the 13th. As of right now, those are the only 2 programs that have scheduled a visit with him. And then number 10, Keon Chapman from Jackson High School on the list. He was a UCF commit, backed off his pledge back in December. That was about the same time that Gus Malzahn decided to leave, was forced to leave. Don't really know, but that was when Gus Malzahn made his departure from UCF and announced that he was going to Florida State. Don't really have a lot of info on him as far as what visits he has coming up, but USC is showing interest. Georgia Tech is showing interest. North Carolina is showing interest as well. He's a 4-star wide receiver, pretty good size, 6'4", 195 pounds. That's, a guy to keep a lookout on, even though he's not, really high on Auburn's radar from anything that we've seen. Number 11, Dylan Perter, a 4-star cornerback from Booker T. Washington High School. Again, another local product, but he's already set his official schedule, visual visit schedule, and Auburn is not on there. Vanderbilt, Kentucky, LSU, and Tulane are the big ones to look out for Dylan Perter. Number 12, Shadarius Tootle, already a Auburn commit. Number 13, Jonah Winston, which is the brother of Jameis Winston, that everybody knows so well from his days at Florida State. Auburn recruiting him pretty hard, but as far as what what it looks like for their chances to get him, not really sure. 3-star wide receiver from Spain Park is Corey Barber, coming in at number 14. Few offers from Mississippi State, Miami, Ole Miss, Georgia. Tennessee looks to be the favorite early on. Nothing I've seen says, hey, Tennessee is the favorite right on. But just kind of looking at the trends of what's happening with Corey Barber, Tennessee offered him very quickly. He very quickly turned that around and paid a visit to Rocky Top. So I feel like they're number 1 right now. Again, haven't talked to him, haven't talked to anybody. But I feel like Tennessee may be the running in that for that 3-star wide receiver from Spain Park. Dylan Cope from Hewitt-Trussville. Auburn has not extended an offer to him from what we've seen. 3-star tight end from Southside Selma High School. And that's a pretty important name to look for, Amari Towns, a tight end from Southside Selma. Auburn landed 2 wide receivers from Southside Selma last year, Derek and Eric Smith. Derek, of course, was committed to Alabama, but now signed with Auburn. He'll be joining us in the summer. And then his brother Eric will be joining us as well. We just talked about Kamarian Johnson. Auburn is the only in-state school that he will visit as of right now. Linebacker from Oxford, Keenan Britt at number 18. And that's one that kind of hurt me a little bit that he's not coming to Auburn. But that was the younger brother of KJ Britt. It was just a little thing when KJ played. He likes South Carolina, likes the family atmosphere that Shane Beamer and his staff put on. So Keenan Britt has been committed to South Carolina since last football season, I believe. And it looks that commitment to be strong. Running back from Pike Road, a 3-star running back, Jamichael Jones, committed to Ole Miss. Auburn still has a chance, according to On3, has a 26.9% chance to land him. But again, he's an Ole Miss pledge. Not really sure how that's how that's going to play out. And then number 20, Jamarian Gordon. He's a 3-star safety. Again, there's that name, Jackson High School. Doesn't have a visit scheduled to Auburn. What he has right now, from what we've seen, Oklahoma State, North Carolina, Ole Miss, and Florida are the 4 that has scheduled visits with him, but Auburn appears to be out of the running for him.